yeah. One more time around. Everything's slowing down, can't control it. Say that you're for me. Right now I need loyalty. It's hard for me to judge you. I've been in before this, I've been through the troubles. It's hard to let you in, I've been giving you the runaround. I double on the dosage, I don't need emotion, no. Right now we young and we dumb and we lit. Been thinking that before when we was kids, yeah. I was caught up in the misfit, and we live for the moment, respond to a calling. It's bigger than all of us, right to the wheels. Give anything to feel something new. High if I fall, no I did it going all in. At the time of my life, right for the squad. No lights through the fog, but we made it, yeah. I'll be good by the morning. I feel like I'm falling.
Hey, what's happening? I hope everyone is having a wonderful Thursday late night. We are before you. You have tuned in to Hip Hop Alliance magazine, the most interactive magazine on the planet. That's no cap. We'll be all in the comments section, man. For real. Working. So, I don't know about everybody else, but this has been a damn challenging week for me, boy. I'm trying to quit smoking. Whew. I haven't been able to work this week. I've been just sitting on my behind, being absolutely unproductive. But yeah, I hope everybody had a better week than me. But yeah, we in here tonight. We got a lot of good topics we're gonna talk about. We're gonna talk about what we learned about the BFG strap situation. The baby, he spilled the beans and he claims to have beat Megan Thee Stallion's back out. Woo! Is that player or not? Is it okay for females to have partners, have as many partners as they choose? How you feel about Megan Thee Stallion's intro about her body is her body and she do what she want to do with it? Are situationships the new norm? Man, this was a bad one right here. Rapper Pioneer Coolio passed at the age of 59. Whole lot of conspiracies surrounding that. We're gonna talk about it tonight. Brett Favre, the Golden Boy, the one Super Bowl winning champion, the gunslinger that would throw the game away whenever. I don't know why everybody is a Brett Favre fanatic, and he has had like power on top of power. As allegedly committed welfare fraud. He hasn't been charged with nothing, but he is named as a defendant in the case. So we're gonna talk about that as well. Because I can remember a certain black quarterback named Jameis Winston that stole some seafood out of the store. That shit was headlines for weeks on weeks. So PNB ROCK'S alleged killer identified. So y'all stay tuned. We're gonna drop the link. We got my boy Toxic the Don in the building. I'm gonna bring him up and we're gonna rock out. What's good, my guy?
What up, bros?
Toxic mother
squad.
You doing all right, bro?
I'm doing pretty good, Mitch. How are you, man?
Oh man, I'm all right, man. Other than I couldn't work this week and just sitting around chilling, brainstorming, thinking. I'm gonna take over the world.
Respect.
Yeah.
Did you look at that photo I sent?
Did you just send it?
No, this was earlier today with that one. Where I sent that lady. I was saying better clarity.
Who was she? Who was she?
Someone, a friend, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I find out that she works for Say Cheese.
And
so then I got to thinking. I don't know, man. Just got me thinking, like, are they watching? You never know who's watching. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, people have stated that they don't miss nothing in the Metroplex. You know what I'm saying? And we, I'm proud of what we do. So watch on. Subscribe, like it. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
It's absolutely free. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of what we do, man. I feel like, we're not putting nothing bad in the atmosphere, Even when we talk about the bad things, we try to find the good, positive things that we can share and find ways out of that situation for the next man, coming.
And if you find out our story first because you were watching with your watching ass, better give me my damn credit, motherfucker. I've been watching for 2018. You've been watching? That's some weird ass shit. You ain't gonna say some shit, but I ain't gonna say nothing.
I'm just gonna say, bro, one thing that I know, like if somebody's my friend or I catch them following the magazine and they're associated with another platform that's bigger than ours that I know is guilty of some shit like that, then I'm blocking all their asses.
You know?
Yeah. Those type of people getting blocked. But yeah, man, this marks 1 week that BFG Strap was killed in a gunfight in the heart of South Dallas.
That's sad news.
Yeah, man. At the time we didn't even know that the other I guess I don't know who killed who. So it was another victim that we thought was a suspect. But he ended up losing his life tragically too. And a bunch of pictures were circulating. It was a terrible week for the city.
Right.
Like I said, we don't have a dog in no fight. But yeah, we just wanted to clear that up because we was thinking that maybe the killer got away, but no. 2 black men lost their lives. It was a 2-for-1 for the people that like to see that type of stuff. So we lost.
The thing is, what happened to putting the guns down? Wasn't that whole movement? Put the guns down, put the gloves on.
They ain't gonna fight, bro. It take a real man to take an ass whooping.
Yeah,
Hey, one thing I just really, really realized, like, it ain't no more fighting. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even have fighting on my mind, So when I try to just get out of the altercation because I already know what it's gonna be. It ain't gonna be it's gonna be a hell of a legal fee.
True, but you know what's crazy? A movie like Friday, which everybody loved, that seemed like something ancient nowadays. Whether it was Craig, where his dad like, put the gun down, Craig. You know what I'm saying? Just get out there and fight. But that ain't this world, man.
Nah, ain't no more put the gun down, man. Ain't no more of that. But yeah, man, rest in peace to BFG Strap. Rest in peace to Cutter. I spoke to a lot of people that know both of them guys, man. It just was it's a loss all the way around. I can't think of a reason why 2 lives should be taken at once, but prayers to the family. It was a loss on both sides. The city lost a shining star. So we just wanted to let everybody know, we was a little mistaken. It was kind of quick, fast news last week, but this week we heard a lot of theories, but I'm not gonna get into that. How the streets keep talking.
Even outside of the streets, these are human beings' lives. Like he was trolling when he said it, but that's somebody's child. At the end of the day, on both sides, that's somebody's child. They got a grandmother. They may have children. There's no love. There's no love for human life. Sad. Like Mitch said, it'd be the end of days, man.
Speaking of academics, bro, I'm so sick of him, bro. For real, bro. He is doing all the wrong things. I told y'all he wasn't no good, bro. Y'all was like, nah, I ain't. Told y'all, bro. So, let me turn this music off, man. So, look, check this out, bro. I got to hit this one before. This is what I think of this guy. Let me make sure I turn it up so y'all can hear it.
Loser.
Oh, academics?
Loser.
Oh.
Loser.
The baby?
Yeah, he's a loser.
Loser.
Yes, sir. He's a loser.
Listen. Mission failed. We'll get him next time. Mission failed.
Mission failed. We'll get him next time, baby. The baby spills the beans and claims to have beat Megan Thee Stallion's back out. Is that player or not?
Now, years ago, it used to be like, bro, I smash, I put in the work and I smash. But ain't nobody put it in songs like that. Or you know, if they did do it, Biggie, he kind of left it ambiguous. I forget the name of that song. I think he was talking about Anthony Mason when he came home. He was like, "I got a story to tell." That's it. That's it. I forget the name. I don't know. He said it was a New York Knick, but you didn't know who it was. You didn't know which. As far as the chick, it was just kind of ambiguous. Nowadays, I got to put your name in. It's kind of cloud chasing. You know, respect to the man because he did pull it off, but I was raised, you know what I'm saying, keep it player. That way, what if you want to hit back? What if you want to come back around? You know what I'm saying? Seems like you took the L and you got to get your word out first.
Yeah, bro. I don't know. I know that happened. Like, who did this recently? Oh, 50 Cent did it, like back in the day, and you haven't never really heard of no other celebrity women giving him an opportunity. You know what I'm saying?
With Vivica Fox?
With Vivica Fox, yeah. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So you haven't heard no more really celebrity women trying to fuck with 50 Cent like that because you know he gonna spill the beans. I just wouldn't want to be that guy that's known for that shit. And I don't know what he thought he was gonna get from that shit. Like you don't get no player points for that shit. Not from nobody that you know claim to be a man. Like I don't see the benefit. Then you sold 15K your first week after you had sold over 100,000 your first week your last album. Like now you want to say people blackballing you, but shit, bro, doing shit like that, I don't know how who gonna root for you. You know,
Well, he
yeah,
did have a machine, and then he did start talking about the community, the protecteds.
to protect the community. Yeah, that's a mistake too. But I think he bounced back from that though. But
Yeah,
I
but
don't
then
know.
Megan's still part of the protecteds. Even though
You
her
got
case
a,
went
but
on
I'm
here.
just saying that you got a bad reputation.
Yeah.
Now you got a bad reputation now. I don't know what you think you was gonna do with that, but yeah, that's lady. Your secret is safe with me. I'm not telling nothing, and it's
I mean,
not
it was.
fair for a man to be talking about it. Salute Nova. I was seeing that he he had this question on his Facebook page, something similar, like men that ask for pictures. You know what I'm saying? And it was a lot of women. It was a lot of comments on that shit.
If
So
she sent it, she sent it. She don't, she don't. We had that conversation later on, but it's not like, hey, let me get a picture. Hey, why you so eager, bro? Relax.
and yeah, he gonna have to fuck with regular women from now on. So that played into Megan sort of somewhat responded. She was like, um, it's my body. I can do what I want to do with it. And she called it body. What she called it? She said she been doing it on her intro up all her shows. Um,
It's her body. It's just that. I'm like, I agree. I can't be mad at her. She got to respond. She got to take a W at some point. You know what I'm saying? At least stand up for yourself. You know,
so you think that's standing up for herself?
that's her version of it.
I mean, you
Her
got a
version of
daughter. I got
speech.
a, I got I got four daughters. You know what I'm saying? And with the bad influences that we have out here, and I'm a big Megan Thee Stallion fan. You know what I'm saying? But damn, like I don't want nobody to be like, it's okay to do that to the kids. You got a lot of influence.
Right.
I did, yeah. That's the only problem I have with the celebrities, man. Like they don't. Sometimes it's like they don't realize the influence they have, or do they? You know, because you can influence some kids to be throwing it away. But I was talking to my sister though this week. She was like, it had to be horrible for women back in the day that couldn't, they stayed with a man that maybe wasn't pleasing them, just for the sake of saving face. You know what I'm saying? They probably had miserable lives, but nowadays they like shit. If it don't work for me, shit, on to the next. They ain't selling for
Right.
less no more. Yeah, they ain't selling for less no more. But I don't know. Then she was like complaining about the bloggers not saying nothing good about her and always reporting something bad. But shit,
That's what
you do
sells.
something like this again, shit. How can you say, huh?
True. I said that's what sells though. Salacious.
You say what?
That's what sells. Sexism, salacism.
Yeah, yeah. That shit is crazy.
Nah,
Yeah,
I
I
would.
guess so, bro. Because it's but like I said, it's the influence. It's okay to do what you do.
Yeah,
Can you hear me, bro?
yeah.
Okay, shit. Yeah, I think the baby definitely started this shit, and it just exploded into this. But yeah, I don't know, Megan. It's your body. You do what you want to do, but you ain't got to tell the little girls that shit because we don't want them running around hollering that shit. We want virtuous women around here. We don't want no more no hot girls. Okay, let's see. Is it okay for male, female to have as many partners as they choose? How you feel about that, E? Yeah, mute. Well, I'm gonna say, until Thompson get back, I'm gonna say no. But unfortunately, the time that we live in, that's the way it is. People have the option of dealing with multiple people, or you can settle down, and the chances of dealing with multiple people are greater than settling down in this day and age.
Would you
Do you
want
think it's
a woman
okay
that's have multiple
for
partners?
single people, male, female, to have as many partners as they choose? E?
Yes,
Huh?
of course. Look at Wilt. What do you have? Like 20,000?
That's a lot of women, bro.
I
Is it okay
mean,
for a woman to have that
it's
many?
been like that for the decades, so it ain't nothing new, under the sun.
Is it okay for the woman to have that many?
No, and I know that sounds
Oh
terrible,
man.
but women are expected to hold their honor. Even though it should be
What?
equal, women are expected to hold their honor. They'll hold at a higher standard than men. Men are expected to be dogs. That's Mitch. That's just how it is, bro. We expected to be out there fucking everything walking, but women are expected to hold their honor.
That's some old school. That's that old school tradition. It ain't like that no more, bro. You heard what Megan Thee Stallion said. It's her body, and she do what she want to do. She can say here, here,
Yeah,
here, here, here. She ain't giving a damn what you talking about.
but it ain't gonna be
So
looked at
yeah,
the same.
that's the time we living in, man. And unfortunately,
They can say that, but
who
we'll still
shit?
think of them as
Who care? They don't
promiscuous.
care. She rich.
But is she gonna get married?
Yeah, yeah. But they say what's good for the goose is good for the goblin. I don't think it's a wise thing for anybody to have, you know, that many partners. Me myself personally, I got some partners that say they in the hundreds, and I don't never want to see that number. No triple digits.
Hell
I don't never
no.
want to see 30. Shit, huh?
I couldn't do it. I don't know. Maybe if I get rich.
If you get rich, you gonna line them up.
Hey, Tiger Woods, bro, it's been happening for years. If Tiger Woods, if that messed up his whole life because he was just out here knocking things off, I don't know, man.
Man, y'all let us know in the
Remember,
comments
Tiger
how
was like
y'all feel
father of
about
the
this.
year.
Y'all let us know
You
how
wouldn't
y'all
do it,
feel
Mitch,
about it.
bro.
Man.
Honestly,
Is it okay for male, females to have as many partners as they choose? I don't
yes.
know, man. I think as long as they give you a choice and let you know this is how I'm rocking, then you got to be okay with it. You know what I'm saying? Or you can say, nah, I ain't fucking with that. Moving right along. Are situationships the new norm? Let me give a definition of situationships before I let you go, E. Um, to me, a definition of a situationship is, yeah, I rock with you. I'm familiar with you. We will go out, we have fun, we might occasionally be sexually active, but it ain't nothing. And I might have this type of situation with somebody else.
Right.
That sound about right, bro?
Yes.
Okay.
Are they the new
Mm,
norm?
I think so, bro. I think
Yes
so,
and
but
no.
especially, huh?
Yes and no.
Like, I think especially for people that's been in like really long relationships and they failed and they experienced like hurt and pain. I think definitely they're more comfortable just be dealing with somebody they might know or dealt with in the past on a sparingly basis, not nothing solid. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the way that the world is going because there's so many failed marriages and situations. Nobody want to really go through that pain and that disappointment because that shit is real.
I think men always, maybe it's not for everybody, but I look at, maybe this is how men have always viewed relationships. Hey, I like this situation that I'm in now, but if I see something better, I'm gonna approach her. Maybe, and some people may think, wait a second, you don't think that there's relationships, you don't believe in love? Yes, but I think the vast majority believe in situationships. Oh, that's a bad female over there. Let me go ahead and settle over here too. I don't think that any man, especially in their youth, is just I want to marry this one woman because that's just how we move. Toxic motherfucker. No, I'm playing.
Yeah,
You know,
man.
like the
I think once you've been through some shit, man, it's gonna take special people to come in your life and like over time show you like shit they want to be in your life. You know what I'm saying? And then you can open up and try to be in a traditional relationship. But yeah, situationships are definitely the new norm. I have to say, unfortunately,
you ever see
like
the movie How to Be a Player?
man, that was not the way you do it.
But that's what I'm saying. That's
He got us in a lot of trouble early in life, man. Because that lying and shit will get you in some trouble. You got to tell the truth.
true. But that's
Yeah,
how
you
we
got.
view relationships, especially in our youth. You know, I got this situationship over here, but I got another
Hmm.
one over here.
Yeah, but shit, that's
Women
where you
always
find
approach it on
yourself
some
if you
honesty.
single in your late 30s, early 40s. This boy, if you in a relationship in your 20s right now and you trying to make that shit work, if you can make it work because you get to late 30s, early 40s, your ass gonna be
Whew,
finding yourself in some situationships.
right? And that shit's hard.
Boy, everybody gonna be leery, like, yeah, I don't want to fuck with that. I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? So,
Would you want to do that in Texas right now, though? Everybody got pistols and everything. It ain't like we said earlier. They ain't just fighting. You ain't just gonna go over there and cheat. You know, women are crazy nowadays. You gonna find, like Mitch said, find yourself in a situation.
you better just tell the truth and let the lady decide if she want to deal with that shit or not. And if she rock with you 9 times out of 10, she gonna deal with it. So the truth will set you free.
Yeah,
But yeah, man. Salute to the traditional relationship holders, though. Salute to y'all.
very true.
For real. All right, man. Let's see. Rap pioneer Coolio passed at the age of 59. Whew. This one was a shocker.
Sad, sad.
This one was a shocker. He was almost 60 though, bro. I mean, so this is one of our childhood rappers that this is one of the few songs from my childhood that I know word for word. It don't matter when it come on, where it come on. I'm gonna sing that mug word for word. That Gangsta's Paradise. So yeah, he
True.
was definitely one of my favorite rappers coming up. You know what I'm saying? Because he was spitting that real like the game needed Gangsta's Paradise when he came out with it. Yeah, so I think we had lost. Have we lost? Yeah, we had already lost Pac and Biggie, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so the game needed Gangsta's Paradise. So prayers to his family. There's a lot of conspiracy surrounding it as usual. I just find it weird too that our artists, like, once they be like chilling and living their life and not really worried about music or trying to make money off of music, they just die of a heart attack. Like, damn, is that all they die from? Is a heart attack? It's almost like the COVID, the C-19 deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like everybody died from that shit the last couple of years. You run off a bridge, he died from C-19 complications. Like, y'all get the fuck out of here with that shit. So I don't know. Y'all let us know in the comments what y'all heard or how y'all feel about it, because I never heard of him having no health problems or none of that myself. Have you? E?
No, but he did look advanced even in his 50s. You ever just see an old person, but they look old? Like, ooh,
Mm-hmm.
life did you a little rough.
Yeah.
Much
Well, you know,
respect, because he's
Was that Ludacris that had that song? All that drinking gonna catch up, all that smoking gonna catch up, all
right.
that smoking gonna catch. That shit is true. All them late nights partying, that shit gonna catch up.
Burning the
That's why.
midnight oil.
hmm That's why, that's one of the benefits that I feel I had as being a young father, because I wasn't like really in the street life or the nightlife like that. You know what I'm saying? I had to get my rest to go to work. So
Yeah.
I feel like I'm pretty well preserved. With a celebrity
Same.
that's always in clubs late nights making money, that's, and they drinking alcohol and you know extracurricular things. It's not a
Right.
good
I
mix. But
mean,
go
on
ahead, bro.
Coolio, his song, what was that? Gangsta's Paradise. You remember that movie, Dangerous Minds?
Mm-hmm.
Because it was in that commercial. It was in a bunch of movies commercials. Even
Yeah.
that Sonic movie that came out a few years ago. That's where I start to get the conspiracy theories. Don't be a legend and they start putting your movies, music and stuff in movies. I don't know, man. I start to get leery. Oh, something's coming,
All of a sudden,
but
you know what I'm saying?
out of nowhere.
And the crazy thing is the streaming world make it so easy for them. Like, they don't even need the artist. Like, if the artist just die and become a topic, they naturally the music streams go up sometimes 100,000%.
600% sure.
Yeah,
Man,
uh, I mean to 100 to that's not 100,000%.
would you get out though?
What I
I got a
what?
theory. Huh?
You said what I what?
Get out though.
Get out what?
So say for instance like Future or John Legend, they sell their catalog for 100 million, 200 million, right? You no longer own those rights, and maybe 20 years 20 years down the line you see a NyQuil commercial, Dirty Sprite, NyQuil flavor or something like that. You never know, because they own the rights to it. They may remix it and put in like a pancake syrup commercial. You never know. But since it's no longer your rights, I feel like you're out of the game. They may not get rid of you. That's my theory. I mean, you can't make money off of it, so we ain't gonna kill you. If it's possible, you can make some money. Say, for instance, when Prince, oh, you want to come back for the money,
It's
huh?
not about them making money off of it. It's about the money they can make off of it, bro, if you're not here. So if I was Future and I sold my catalog for $200 million, I would always be careful about what's going on around me for the rest. I'll probably be paranoid the rest of my life, because if something ever happened to him, guess who get paid? The people that bought them damn masters. And
Yeah, I
so
don't want to be a part of the world, man. They can
yeah,
have it.
I wouldn't want to be in that position, bro, because it's like, it's like an insurance policy. They give you the money up front, but eventually we coming to collect your soul, like, in a sense. So nah, I
Hey,
ain't trying to rock with that, bro. So I don't know,
nah.
man. Y'all let us know in the comment section how y'all feel about it. Prayers to Coolio's family, his friends, his fans, everybody that may be affected by his death. Um, we gotta do better as black men. We gotta quit putting ourselves in positions to succumb to you know
At
alcohol,
young ages, whether it's
poisoning.
DMX, I know the other people passed away from fentanyl and whatnot. We don't know his situation. I'm not saying that he passed away from it, but
Yeah.
as best as we can. You can't control your day because when God call you, He gonna call you.
And
But if you
fentanyl is in
can,
the city near you, maybe even your city. It's in
right?
every city, so that shit is dangerous, man. Can't
But
do
if
what
you
you used
can,
to.
try and live as long as you can, safe as you can. 50s is young. 60s is young.
Hmm. And you think about what they talk about in the Bible, like the biblical times, people living 800-900 years. Man, I'm not trying to
Well, I
get out of
believe
here
I'm
no
a
goddamn 59. I need a
right.
100 or so.
I've been telling Hughes and everybody, and I just feel it. I'm gonna live to 120. Lord bless and say the same. If we
Yeah.
live, if this world make it that long, let me say that also.
You gonna be here by yourself, and everybody that's watching right now, we gonna be gone long gone.
Hughes is like, bro, I wouldn't want to live that long to see
Mm,
everybody pass away. Nah, I just
yeah,
want to see how we advance.
hell no. So, bro, this PNB Rock case, the alleged killers identified. They got the daddy, the mama, and the son is the alleged shooter. So I don't know what part the mama played in it, but I know that they said the daddy was allegedly the getaway driver. What the fuck, bro?
Now, Mitch, let me ask you, bro. I've been saying it for the longest. I want to help the youth and X, Y, and Z, but I always say I don't want to deal with the parents. And look at what happens, bro. I'm not judging this situation, but look at the world. Do you want to help these kids grow, or do you just hey, nah, they messed up. Let them go and be they go on now.
Hey, I was talking to somebody in my hometown about it, because he got real good influence over the young crowd in Tyler. So
Right,
I was telling him, like, I don't know how to take them. You know what I'm saying? Because shit, you never know what they might be on. So
facts. And even they parents may be on that weirdness too.
with them, that's the weirdest shit. Even though a lot of people parents coming up in our era, they might have knew what we was doing, but they just kind of might have turned the other cheek or turn their head to the activities. I can't never
Right.
really remember like a lot of parents that was in the business with the kids. So um, hopefully this brings justice to PNB Rock's family and some closure. But it's just a sad, sad deal. This is a whole family, mother, father, and son.
Two
Allegedly,
situations, bro.
and it wasn't even worth it. A lot because these diamonds nowadays be factory manufactured diamonds. It's not even real diamonds.
Fakes, bro. And how do
And
you even know?
shit, because if you buy them from like a K Jewelers or what is it? What the K Jewelers, Jared's and stuff, they let you know it's factory created.
Yeah.
They
Well,
use real
sapphire.
diamonds to make them, but they're not real diamonds.
Right.
So yeah, you killing
No, I'm
folks
saying
over.
the people that are doing the jacking, how do you know? I mean, it looks shiny, but how do we really know it's the real thing? You know?
Yep, exactly.
The
Hold
other
on one
the two situations I was saying is that and you can Google it, California Amber Alert. It was a father who was wanted for murder who picked up his daughter. He get in a shootout with the police and end up getting his daughter killed. These parents, you're affecting your kids' lives. And in both situations, these are extreme situations, but we as the adults, we got to take a look back at ourselves and be like, yo, what are we doing with our kids?
Exactly.
When I saw that story and I'll send you the video, it's because it was over 100 shots. They just what would make a man bring his daughter to a shootout or on the run? Or what would make a person, a son? I know you.
Yes, please.
My bad.
No, go ahead, bro. No, I was saying, please send me that.
What would make a son? I mean, a father, a son. Let's go ahead and go hit this lick. I know this is gonna cost you maybe 15 to 20 years, possibly. But if we make it out, we got a good lick, we got a good ticket. We're gonna be good for a while. I can't put my child's life at risk. Like it's a different world, man. I'm thankful for my mother and father. Thank you, God. Thank you for my covering. Amen. Amen. Amen.
Yeah, exactly. Because whatever they had going, they didn't include me in it. I'm thankful for that. I'm with you on that one, big dog.
It's just a different world, man. But something got to be done. Mitch, you gonna do it, bro? Step out there, try and save these youths.
Well, going to make that happen, but it's just putting the right situation got to present itself for me to put my neck out on line. You know what I'm saying? I got
Yeah.
to be led by the spirit to tell me that that this is worth trying. Otherwise, nah, I'm gonna have to just mind my business.
You dang all right. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it moving.
But the spirit tell you sometimes when it's time to help somebody and when it's time to dust your feet and move on.
Yeah.
It's like yeah. But man, shame on them parents, man, for participating in something like this. It just didn't make no sense, and a lot of people have fought for.
Bro, you know what's crazy? In my mindset, they probably asked the son to do it because he's the youngest. They probably like, you know what, you the youngest. They probably do easy on the jail time. But a child don't know how to handle that type of situation. Even an adult to know when or not to shoot somebody, that's a real situation. And you put it on a 17-year-old, that's
Yeah, that's another. That's another thinking. Another thing that people do think like it's a minor. He's not gonna get that real prison time. He might go to juvenile, for a few years and get out of with good behavior. But I don't know. I'm not leading mine that way.
right.
I'm telling mine it's better to be broke and free. 'Cause you still got a chance to get yourself some money.
Bro, I didn't understand it, but in my 30s I get it. Gotta provide for you. I ain't gotta have everything else in the world. I can buy
Mhm.
me literally if it's $1,000 car. You know what? I can't get me the newest GT or the newest Bronco or whatever, but I can get me that little cash car and I'm gonna be okay for a while. Cause I
Yep.
know God to provide. I ain't gotta. I don't know what's the need for this world to be just. I put on. I'm on. I'm this. I'm the dominating factor.
It's clout, man. Clout. Clout is the deadliest word we have going today. That's
Yeah.
what it's all about. That clout, man.
Oh, and one thing that is, and this is a real life situation. If you're steal, you're kill. If you're cheat, and this was proven. They tried to steal and they ended up killing. They tried to cheat the system. They all those sins all run together. Don't even play with it. Leave it alone.
Yeah, man. Shit. Cause your ass would be crying in the interrogation room when they kiss your ass. The long arm of the law cannot be outran. That shit don't go away.
Bro, that's a
Um.
whole family.
Yep.
Whether
I
it's
got some.
one mama,
Go ahead. Eat my bad.
my bad. But that's whether it's her mom, the mom's mom and dad, the dad's mom and dad. Then you got all the cousins. That's a whole family affected. It branches out so far. Like people cousin gonna be like, "Hey, that's your cousin, bro." Yeah, man, that's different. Or that's your uncle, man. Y'all on that
Man.
type of time, huh?
Now I done seen nephew and uncle get down, but not parents and child.
Right?
That's that nephew, uncle, auntie, niece. I done seen that type of stuff, but not with the goddamn parents. But yeah, I don't know if everybody watching. Salute everybody that's watching on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter. We appreciate everybody that's showing us love on YouTube. The love is real. We're about halfway to being monetized. It's been a slow process, but we are pumping out different types of content. Hopefully, we can reach different people. Salute to FYO Sports Team Podcast. They just had a dope ass show last night. Um,
Squad.
they was fucking with the Cowboys. I had to go represent for them boys. Let them know it's DC4L. You
Hey,
know,
real quick,
um,
they were hating on the Cowboys.
man, they just was talking bad about us. Like we got all the money. They can't understand why we don't do it. Yeah, I didn't like what I was hearing, so I had to go represent. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
And
Mitch,
now,
can I ask you a question, bro?
yeah,
Uh, we beat the what was that team? The Bengals, right?
mm-hmm,
They were in the Super Bowl,
mm-hmm,
and then okay, the Chiefs. They what's their record? They 2-1.
yeah,
The Cowboys 2-1, right?
yeah.
How can we hate on us right now?
Cowboys are 2-1, bro, and the defense is a championship defense. If you, they showed that you can take Mike out the game and you're gonna fuck up, and D Law gonna go off on you. So then Trayvon Diggs, you keep playing with him, he gonna eventually snag it, and he showed it at the end of the game. While we are not to fuck with. So yeah, salute to the F15 podcast. Salute to the Survival of the Sim podcast. He working hard. These people they have their own platforms, but they are also streaming on our platform, which helps us get more viewers and more subscribers too. So salute to Digital Outlet Media. They're gonna be him, it's Nova and
Ooh,
Miss Fallon. Nova and Miss Fallon
okay.
will be starting out next Thursday as well, with a late night show talking about some real adult topics. This will not be for the kids. So you know if you down for the late night hype, then goddamn you gonna check out the digital outlet media here on Hip Hop Alliance platform. Also, we have a Penny for
Squad.
Your Thoughts hosted by Miss Penny from Penny's Playhouse. Will be doing her show too. So man, we got a lot of content pumping out. Salute to Dapper Dave with the Go Smoke Media. Just dropping these hot ass 2 minute videos, to give you some entertainment. Why you just going to your day. So salute to the whole Go Ham Mag family that includes all the platforms that are streaming on our platform and showing love to us. Salute to all the new subscribers on YouTube, man. We need it, everybody. We are on the race to 1,000. We are, all the people that's helping us out, bro. How you?
Salute, salute, salute.
I guess I'm about to talk. Okay. Different things that's happening on the platform now, bro. It's not so much hard work because there's a lot of different people contributing and bringing things to the table.
Hey, I kind of cut out because my Wi-Fi is acting trash. But is Penny gonna do like one of those what are those parties where they buy the different things and be like, hey, you can buy this, you can buy this, you can buy this,
Oh,
you can
like
buy this
that.
version.
Oh
Huh?
yeah, she definitely be doing the little pop ups there from what I understand. Yeah, talking about for the lingerie and stuff.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, you wanna go shopping?
Well, it'd be cool to have like a little episode, let the people, like the viewers, chime in if they want
Mm-hmm.
to buy. And be like,
That's
hey,
smart.
this is if you want the Rose double XL. I don't know how that works, um, but it's $89.99 and you can get it expedited for $24.99. I don't know,
Mm.
or
What you know
say
about that rose, my boy? That rose is something
nothing. I
serious.
just listen. I done seen everything, and this new world is scaring me, bro. I don't, men. If y'all need help, there's some 2s and 3s in the world. They get pregnant, but hey, don't go get these mechanical machines and fuck yourself off. I don't know what's going on with some of y'all, but go get you a 2, about 400-pound whopper, and maybe you have a kid out of it, but you will get out that drought. It happens in life. That's okay.
Man, that rose is something amazing. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, we have to see. We have to see what she got planned. I know she got a lot of stuff that's gonna be geared towards people that's in college life, athletes and stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to all the shows, man. They all dope. I'm looking forward to this show continuing to do what we've been doing, being consistent, doing it by
Facts.
any means necessary, man. It's been a long first year of consistency for us, bro. And shit, salute you too for staying down, bro. We be rocking in this and socking in this thing, but it's growing. So salute to everybody that's with us. We're gonna get to our last segment of the show, which is things you should not sleep on.
Real quick, before and going back towards what Mitch was saying to everybody, Shane got a show out Prairie View A&M. What was it? Grambling Prairie View A&M. My bad. I'm over here. I've been smoking, guys. I'm gonna get it right. DJ Papa Ryan is gonna be over it. I'll try and put that on like the page, whatever have you. Because shout out to Shane family. And then also things you shouldn't sleep on. Seriously, guys. I've been saying this for the longest. They probably gonna get rid of rap. They may not get rid of hip hop because whether it's Macklemore, whether it's Russ, whether it's Logic, they do like hip hop, but they do not like gangster rap. And eventually they gonna cut that out. So it just get rid of your vocabulary associated with that. It's gonna be cut out eventually. I mean, they already arresting people for it. So what else do you need from it?
No, bro, rap is not gonna be cut out. We're gonna be cut out of rap. Salute Scarface because he called this shit 10 years ago. Like
Right.
he said it's gonna the same thing that happened with rock and roll is gonna happen with rap.
Oh, thank you, bro. Real quick. The reason I ask about the Masters, and even outside of the jokes I was saying about NyQuil and Dirty Sprite and whatnot, but think about this. They don't even credit Rick. Some of them salute Mr. Berry, the rock and roll creator, or Little Richard. But as far as giving them the creation or the records or the accolades for the music that they put out there, they don't. They give it more towards Elvis or to the Beatles. They don't give the people who actually created that sound. And if you sell your masters, your voice, you don't have a voice. You don't have a representative. People will know it was you, but it's not yours anymore.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think
Would
we
you
got
do
Miss
it, bro?
Penny in the building. What I do? Sell my masters?
Whether you Chuck Berry and you selling
No,
your
bro,
music
that's
back,
not the way the industry works today. I mean, really, I don't want to be an artist, period, the way the industry works today, bro, because it's like you damn if you do, you damn if you don't. You damn if you keep them masters because they still might just kill you, and your family gonna sell the shit because they don't give a fuck. They want the money. And
right?
so you damn if you do sell them because whenever they decide shit, I'm gonna get my money back out these masters, they gonna kill you.
It's gonna raise up. This was the original creator. Bro? It happens. It could be Steamboat Willie when Disney stole it from Mickey Mouse from that person, that creator. If they gonna find a way to get your money in the end.
Yeah.
And even as an example, Chuck Berry, he kept some of his masters, but his signatures ain't worth a damn thing. It's hey, salute, 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 salute.
We got Miss Penny in the building. What's going on, Miss Penny?
Hey guys, how's it going?
It's
It's another
going.
blessed day.
I look a mess, I'm sorry, but I hear y'all over here speaking some facts about masters in this music industry.
Squad.
So who's the topic of conversation when it comes to like, owning their music, or y'all just talking about in general artists?
In general.
Yeah, because Coolio passed away, and we know like he had like one of the biggest songs ever,
Mm-hmm.
on his career, so during his career. So it's like, all of a sudden he been quiet lately, and now all of a sudden 59 and he's out of here. So it's like crazy. And so it just brought us to, we was talking about Future also. He wanted to sell his masters for so many millions. And it's like once you get to the point to where you quiet and they don't want you no more, then they can just kill you, and then your shit skyrockets and they make their money back.
So that's my thing though. Like, how does the masters work technically? Because you told him Future told him he want to sell his masters. Like, I've never heard of someone trying to like intentionally sell their masters.
Well, you giving people the right to take your music and
Their
make the money off the
likeness.
streams and sell it
Right.
to movie licensing and stuff like that. So, in order for a lump sums you might not make over your career, he might not make 250 million for his
Oh, so he
catalog.
must just hit that mark.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, so they'll come offer you 250 million, but the thing is, if something happened to you, they'll make $1 billion off of this shit.
No
Somewhere
facts,
like.
because it's really gonna go up. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And then you
I'll
got
give you an
somebody like
example.
Prince. Go ahead.
James Earl Jones, the voice for Darth Vader, he just sold his masters to the likeness of the voice. It can be now digitally represented. He's going to get paid, but all those movies that he's done over time, once when he passes away, sadly, they're going to make Disney's going to make so much money off the Star Wars franchise.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, I didn't know that's how that worked.
How you been, Penny, ma'am?
I've been great, y'all. Really just transitioning. You know, girl got a taste of the corporate life, so just find that balance.
Okay.
What about you guys? How y'all been living?
And
this retrograde
life.
kicking y'all ass too.
Yup.
Most definitely.
Are you gonna be bringing your stuff to show, kind of like, hey, this is my what is it, Penny's Playhouse? You can buy this for $125. You can buy this for $150.
You talking about when I do a penny for your thoughts?
Yes.
So actually, my thought for that is kind of a bit different. Of course, I'll have like my own segments where I can kind of do a little promotion for the Playhouse and the small Black-owned businesses. But
okay,
I just want to touch on different topics to enlighten, our Black women or either the younger women on just how to deal with certain things, just see like what's going on in their world. Because I know me as a Black woman at 23, I'm gonna be 24. Yeah, my life just be flashing before its eyes.
Respect.
So yeah, I think that'll be something dope to kind of get in touch with some of the girls, see what everybody's been going and dealing with. I feel like a lot of us really be dealing and going through the same shit, but we just scared to speak on it.
Why?
You said why?
Mm-hmm.
I just seen a post the other day. I feel like people want to be famous so bad, like social media, and I feel like it's just making people feel like they don't have to accept their truth. So I feel like everybody just trying to pretend that their life is just so perfect. Like you probably getting cheated on, but you acting like you just the happiest person. That like we all go through stuff.
Shit! Wait a second, Penny. I pray to God I'm not. I set this motherfucker off. No,
Now look, tell her we gonna have the back door for that one. But nah, I'm just saying. I feel like a lot of people just be going through the same things. They just don't know how to speak on it.
Understanding.
Failure is not fun. People don't like to speak on it. But yeah, I think I seen a post similar to that. They was talking about how relationships look good as fuck online, but they ain't worth shit in real life.
And I didn't realize that until I got older too.
Oh yeah, like you be looking at somebody. That's why you can't compare your life to somebody else's life based off of the highlights of their life that they post on social media, because that's what it is. You post your highlights of your life. You don't post your lows. Very few people do. Yeah, very few. It's a few people that will post their lows, but for the most part, it's only highlights. So you cannot compare your life to other people's highlights of their life. That don't make sense.
Do you feel like it's embarrassing?
But I had a thought on the music though, y'all.
Oh, sorry.
No, I mean, I think me personally, I live my life as an open, transparent book. Like I don't hide. I feel like I can't hide it from God. So I'm not gonna hide it from man what I'm going through. And I know everything that I've been through and that I'm gonna go through can help somebody else get through it with my testimony. So yeah, I don't hide nothing. I'm not too big to what they say, everybody plays the fool sometimes. That shit is true. And I played the fool sometimes.
We all have our turn.
I ain't too clear for it. Everybody
plays the fool.
Sometimes. Shit. But yeah, before we get out of the music situation, salute Miss Dunvetta Mosley. If you own your publishing, you can not own your masters and still get paid from your music getting used. So you'll still get your percentage. You know what I'm saying? You just don't never sell your publishing. You can sell your catalog or whatever for $250 million if you own the masters. But don't never sell the publishing, because the publishing is what your children can forever get paid off of. Like Isaac Hayes, I don't know if y'all know, he one of the most sampled people in the world. His music, and his son right now is still making money and finding ways to make money off his daddy's music. So
that's dope. I didn't know that.
He owns the publishing to a lot of it. Yeah. Check out Isaac Hayes Jr. He's a very talented dude. Matter of fact, he got a platform for business for small businesses.
Oh.
Yeah. So.
Do you feel like artists should kind of have like some type of like 101 when it comes to understanding how that works in the industry, like as far as masters and contracts? Because I know a lot of people, like once they get on, they're so excited just to get handed some money that they just be, signing anything. It's like, do you feel like they should approach it more cautiously when it comes to that?
I always tell people the game is 90% business, 10% talent. Like if you notice, like a lot of people that don't even have good music, but their business be tight, so they get to where they need to get. So I always suggest people to have an entertainment attorney. Go get somebody that's not associated with the label that's trying to sign you or the business that's trying to do a deal with you. Go get somebody that's experienced in what you're trying to do, and get them to advise you. That's my advice. Because
Facts, because you know why? The game is to be sold. They're gonna sell you a dream. It's not to tell you what's gonna happen. Nah. So you get you an OG, look over a real OG, someone that actually is financially competent. Don't sign that contract. They'll sell you a dream. Here's 25,000. Go ahead.
Right. Easy. Too easy.
Since we got the lady in the house, so I know you heard about the baby. We're gonna get your little input real quick. You spill the beans and claim to have beat Megan Thee Stallion back out. How you feel about that being a woman?
You said, how do I feel about that being what?
Being a woman. Like, how do you feel about a man that would put that type of news out there? That useless news.
I feel like it just exposes his true character as a man. I feel like if you have to go as far as hitting below the belt and pillow talking about somebody that's that relationship probably like 2 years old at that. When did that shooting happen? Is it like 2 years old?
Yeah.
I feel like for it to be that old and you just now bringing it up and having it surface just so you can get clout and attention, it just shows you really a loser. Like, if you really was that guy, you wouldn't even have to bring up Meg Thee Stallion name. You could have had so many other bars. You could have really, played it your own way. But it's like, you losing it, ain't you? You trying to stir the pot, get some eyes going. But I
that was
feel
some
like
useless information.
very much useless because like no one gave a damn. Sorry to tell them. Like, we still didn't listen to the album. Did you? I didn't. I don't even know what song they talking about.
I was probably a fan of his probably 4 years ago. Before
When he
they
first
wore
came out, yeah,
he got the same flow pattern. He don't never change it up. I can't listen to that same flow pattern.
So I feel like that as well. The flow pattern stayed the same, and I also feel like he kind of gave me head ass syndrome. Like, he when the people got a taste of the industry, and it was like, you're really lame as hell. You should have stayed in your little hood, being a little popular little mixtape dude or something, because you're really showing your true colors. Like, I just feel like he's really not that guy like he portrayed himself to be personally.
Well, I think he has took advantage of certain opportunities, like say for instance the Walmart situation. Like, he took advantage of that situation and got a legal kill, and then he capitalized on it with his music. He also was in South by Southwest with a live pamper on, with a real live human pamper on. So he just been a walking publicity stunt. So I'm not surprised that he would do some shit like that. But as a man, like I think if a woman give you her most prized position, y'all should have that type of connection to where, unless she put it out there, then if she put it out there, then yeah, I'm gonna say my side. But it should never come from the man's side. I don't think it should come from her side either, but especially not me.
And that's why I feel like it's not really respected, because it's like, okay, you did this for what? Like, it didn't get you the reaction you thought it would. Now you look just lame,
Yep,
Keep
and she didn't even say she didn't say his name neither in her response, but her response was disappointing to me. So I just, she said,
I didn't hear the response.
And basically she was like, shit, my body is my body, and I share it with who I want to share it with.
That's an adult response.
It is pretty much.
Is that a good message for little girls to follow Megan Thee Stallion and receive?
I do understand as a woman. I mean, I do second, that my body is my body. I give it to who I want to give it to. You can't tell me, or make me feel bad for something I decided to do. I feel like the best way may have been if she would have maybe ignored it, or maybe she could have put it in the disc and made it just seem like he just wasn't like you weren't that important. Like, okay, yeah, it happened, but for me not to speak on it and you did, you know, you really ain't that guy like you thought you was.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the way you just put it, like, can't nobody make her feel bad for doing it. You know what I'm saying? But to me, I heard when she said what she said, like, it was like, damn, it's like you promoting, you know, having
Yeah,
it your
I
way.
didn't see how she came about it exactly. So maybe her approach with how she came, you know, could have been more so like, who gives a damn? Da, da, da. In the moment, I'm probably sure that's probably how she was feeling. I do
Mm.
agree, you know, maybe she could have approached it better, knowing that she does have younger women that do
Yeah,
admire her.
yeah, most definitely. All right. We got your opinion on that one. We kind of just segued into these questions because it kind of just rolled right. But is it okay for male, female to have as many partners as they choose?
You said, is it okay for them to have as many as they choose?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I can't tell nobody how many people they should or should not allow to, you know, have access to their temple. But I do feel like people should most definitely be cautious, be safe. I don't feel like I'm an advocate for just sleeping with any and everyone. I do strongly and highly encourage people to only share your body with those who you feel like really deserve it.
Yeah, and
I
be
mean, of
safe
course,
with
in the
that, like you
moment.
said.
What'd you say?
I said, and be safe, because that was a key. That was a key that I didn't even think of. Like, be safe with it. If you're gonna be doing
Yeah.
that shit, be safe with it.
Because that's my thing. I feel like the society we live in, people feel like it's kind of cute to do this hookup culture situationship type of thing. But it's like, okay, it's cute in the moment, but like, do y'all realize HIV is still real? You know, like you can still get sexual transmitted diseases. Like just because you
Mhm.
fucking with a condom on, I mean that's 100%, you know, going to protect you every single time. You gotta think about it. Your partner is probably messing around with somebody, and you messing around with how many other people? Like it's really a cycle.
The web, it's a
Time
web.
out. We also Coach Carter. We also Baby Boy. That's our culture. What did she say? What did Taraji P Henson say to Kenyon? I'm pregnant, Kenyon. Or what was it? No, that's Baby Boy. Anyway, it happens. People get pregnant. One of my classmates, she was the fastest woman in Texas, 2004, and she ended up having a baby her sophomore year. It just happens, guys. Kids happen. The situationships, they happen.
And we understand that. That's why I'm like, people can have situationships, do what they please. You know, you're a grown ass adult. But I just feel like when I say be safe, yeah, babies can happen too. But I'm just saying, besides having a baby, like, you know, just be prepared for those
Because
things
there's
that
new
may
strands
happen,
of diseases coming daily.
That is
including
true.
monkeypox. Like, hey.
Yeah.
So much
It's a
shit
lot of
coming up. It's like,
monkeypox
how could y'all
behavior.
not want to be careful?
It's a lot of monkeypox behavior going on in the DFW Metroplex.
DFW, Dallas, Houston, Texas, Atlanta, like everywhere.
Especially Atlanta, they got the monkeypox business.
Worldwide. I don't know why
Yeah.
people act like they're very immune to the shit that can happen. Like whether it happened today or a few years from now, it could possibly happen. So you just, you know, need to take precautions.
So you spoke of situationships. That was another one that we talked about. This is the last one, and I ain't gonna hold you no more. Are situationships the new norm in society?
Hell yeah, I hate it, but it is.
Why do you feel it's that way?
Now, a part of me wants to blame social media, but I feel like we also have to take accountability to just the individuals ourselves. Yes, social media and this city girl wave, I feel like people kind of on some like, okay, I just want what I want and then I'm gonna move around instead of actually trying to date and figure out like, okay, you know, is this what I want from somebody? I don't know. I just feel like it's just toxic. Everybody just want to have their cake and eat it too. No one wants to commit and take the time to really love and mess with one person. I
So
don't know. I
so
think it's an
so
ego
so
thing.
what is well, like, okay, what's your definition of a situationship so the viewers can understand and we can understand?
Situationship, in my opinion, I would say is doing things that you would do in a relationship without the title. So basically giving someone the same access to you, doing the same things that you would do as if y'all were tied down, but you don't have that same commitment to that person. Y'all don't owe each other no loyalty at that point. You kind of can do what you want.
Yeah, but it ain't broke, ain't fix it. Yeah, it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Hey, that was the best educated example. You know,
That's
she
a
could have
good
done
one.
to me. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, that's what you got to look forward to on a penny for your thoughts. Coming soon.
But what do you mean by if it's not broke, don't fix it?
Why we putting on a Band-Aid and ain't nothing cut yet? You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Let's just ride the wave.
So I can second that, but at the same time, I'm not gonna lie, because I was kind of raised. My dad taught me like, you don't ride nothing unless nobody let you know what the fuck it is, what it ain't. Because if you keep doing that, I feel like that will lead them to feeling like, okay, well, I eventually don't have to take you serious because we done did everything under the moon without that title. So why do it matter if we do it now?
Yeah.
Look. I'm
Smart.
just getting to know you.
Pay for your
Smart.
thoughts, baby. Yeah. Take
Smart.
that one in.
Look, I'm just getting to know you. At least let me get to know you first. Now I'm playing.
Now, getting to know each other, that's different. But I feel like past 3, 4, 5 months, like, okay, y'all can keep doing. Y'all should at least have an understanding or an agreement. If it's a common agreement, understanding, okay, cool. But y'all need to at least be on the same page, most definitely.
I agree. I think situationships have always happened. I think they always have happened before real relationships happen. But I think the problem is nowadays situationships just continue and the real relationships don't happen. Because you know, you always had a stage where like if you single, you be talking to multiple people, and then you know you between those people you weed out the one that you really feel the best about, and then that relationship happens. So situationships has always happened, but the problem is that they're not progressing to the relationship no more. You know, so I don't know. We're praying for society. It's looking bad.
No, that makes sense for sure.
Yeah, it's looking bad. But you know, I got hope that you know things get better.
Everybody has to
not
take
broke, don't.
accountability. That's all.
Yeah, and you can't have uncommunicated expectations. You have to tell your partner, "Hey, this is what I expect." If your partner agrees, then you can hold them accountable. So you can't have uncommunicated expectations. That's how our relationships feel too.
Even when talking, you can have certain expectations that are just understood.
Yeah, yeah. I expect you not to make me look dumb.
Oh
I don't
man,
want to look crazy.
because that's the most disrespectful thing. If don't have me looking dumb in these streets,
Yes,
then I gotta cut you. No, I'm playing.
but yeah. We appreciate you, Miss Penny, coming through and lacing this up on your opinion. We needed a woman's opinion today because it was just us. I don't know nobody say we biased.
Of course, of course. Glad to give you guys a little insight from Penny, a little 1 cent on my end.
Yeah, we get that penny for your thought tonight. Y'all look forward to that coming soon. That's gonna bring us to things you should not sleep on.
Do
You
not
know how
sleep
we
on
do
Shane
this.
concert. Once again, DJ Pop Ryan gonna be out there. Shane's gonna throw a fire ass show. Salute.
There's a Brian College Station.
Uh, I think it was Grambling Prairie View.
Oh, Grambling Prairie View. At the game or after the game.
Let me see.
Yeah, so you said you're gonna put it on the IG on the at Go Him on IG, right?
That is correct.
Okay, and we got it on Facebook and Twitter, so you won't be able to miss it. Salute No Shame doing big things. Salute the whole Go Him Mag family. Miss Penny, is there anything that you discovered that you want to share with the world and say you should not sleep on doing this?
Have I discovered anything? I don't think I've discovered anything this week, unfortunately. Oh, wait, nope, I lied. Do not sleep on the fact that Black Lives Matter. I know y'all seen the Damer documentary that they're actually not wanting people to watch, but we doing the opposite. I want y'all to just, recognize that those families matter, whether it happened that many years ago, respect their families' wishes. Even though we bringing it up as a topic today, let's just think about how that occurred and how that man got away with that. So love your brothers, love your sisters, and look out for each other.
Yeah, I kind of remember that story coming up, and it was more so about him eating people, and that's kind of where I left it at. I wasn't interested in it when it was in headlines, but I haven't. I don't know. I know it's a Netflix series, but I haven't watched it. You said you watched it?
The Damer.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't watched it, but I know the dude that killed him was a black man, and he did him.
Oh, in prison. Yes.
Yeah, he
So
did him so nasty.
keep my comments to myself.
Huh.
So, E, have you checked it out? I said choked it out. Checked it out.
Ref. No, Roger Goodell. What just happened here? Now, stuff like that. I don't
spin that boy.
I don't like stuff like that. I can't have in my life. I don't want to mess up my spirit or anything like that. And I don't understand why people find it cool. I get it that this story happened, but these are actual people that were affected. I feel sorry for the victims' families. Prayers.
Yeah. See, I never thought about that neither. Like, you just hear about these stories and you don't be thinking that deep into it. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, we talking about the BFG strap situation. That's going to go back to my do not sleep on. Do not sleep on letting shit slide. Sometimes you can let some shit slide and it'll save your life. You know what I'm saying? And my dad used to tell me all the time, sometimes you let a fool go down the street, somebody else will kill him. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to fight every battle. You know, so learn how to pick and choose the battles to fight. You know, because like I said, we tragically lost a rising star and we lost another black man, which nobody's life is more important. I don't care what your status is or how much money you got. Both of them, obviously, from what I know, had money. You know, so they both lost their lives. And then all the videos and shit that was going on, you can never get the images out your head. You know, it was a terrible situation. So don't sleep on picking and choosing your battles wisely. We don't want to see another situation where two black men lose their lives because of pride. And your girlfriend is pumping you up and shit.
Yeah. That little 30 minutes of anger, 2 minutes, it's not worth it.
Think. I got anything else? Bro, when you pop them bitches, you can't take that shit back. I don't know how many video games you done had. You respawn. Once you pop it in real life, it ain't no undoing it or taking it back. And, you know, they didn't stop making them when they made yours, so you probably get hit back.
Right.
But yeah. First, everybody's losing these young black warriors at an alarming rate. Praying for the ones that are still alive, that they get it together and live. Miss Penny, you got anything before we get out of here? E, you good?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Well, with that being said, I ask that y'all like, subscribe, share. I was just anything else before we get out.
No, I think my thing is lagging. You can go ahead and close out, guys.
Squad.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. You have a good night. Appreciate you for popping out. Y'all look forward to Penny for Your Thoughts, hosted by Miss Penny. Oh yeah, let's eat Dallas. It's Taser.
We're moving. We're getting things in motion.
Southern style home cooking.
We'll check them out.
Okay. We can do that. So I look forward to hitting you up Saturday and trying to see if we can make that happen.
I'm with it.
Yeah. One more time around. Everything's slowing down. Can't control it. Say that you're for me. Right now I need loyalty. It's hard for me to judge you. I've been in before this. I've been through the troubles. It's hard to let you in. I've been giving you the runaround. I double on the dosage. I don't need emotion. No. Right now we young and we dumb and we lit. Been thinking back before when we was kids, yeah. I was caught up in the mission, yeah. And we live for the moment, respond to a calling. It's bigger than all of us, right to the wheels. Give anything to feel something new. High if I fall, no, I did it going all in. At the time of my life, right for the squad. No lights through the fog, but we made it, yeah. I'll be good by the morning.